I hope you're doing fine. I hope you're doing wonderful. I hope you're disco. And this is a presentation for both the equity market and gold, silver, and GDX. And in my executive summary is I'm leaning toward the bullish side. I'm not 100% bullish, but I'm leaning toward the bullish side. First, I've been watching the financial news, TV, and reading financial news, and the majority of people are extremely bearish, and this is not normal in a market that is going into meltdown mode. It is not normal. That means there are a lot of people cashed out, and there are no more sellers. And maybe if the market goes up, they will go into FOMO, fear of missing out, and they will boost the prices up. Not to mention the extreme bearishness via the number of short sellers in the market that maybe do like some short covering rally. My last point in my executive my executive summary is I think the CPI and the employment report and all the stuff priced in everything in the market for the Fed, and I think the Fed meeting, the FOMC, is not going to be. It's going to be irrelevant at this time. Okay, so let me start with the charts now. The UUP, the ETF for the dollar. So what do I see here? First of all, I have to check my indicators. They all are bearish. Bearish MACD. Also, the stochastic below the 80. If you remember me talking about the embedded reading, so it's not embedded. In addition to that, it's ready. It's hooking down, and because it's quantitative reading in the past, quantitative methods, that means by Monday this thing is going to be in bearish mode completely. Good deal. This thing is bearish mode now. For now. Also, this is unchanged for the RSI. 60 is a high reading, but it's not as bad as 70. As bad if you want the dollar to go down. And also, this thing is down, bearish. Okay, now we could look at the Japanese candles. If these things are bearish, the Japanese candles would be relevant. So you opened up and you closed unchanged. That is not bullish. That's a bearish candle. Black mean you open, you close below the open, yet you're not in the red. So it is unchanged. This is bearish. So this is bearish for the UUP. Okay. This is the Dow Industrial. This is the 1 hour time frame. And I got this, so I want to show you the buy signal in the 1 hour time frame. This is the first buy signal since September 7th. And at that time, the hourly candle closed at 31,217, and it went all the way up till 32,504. So did it work in the past? You can see, and also you can see here, and that's happened. So do we have a disco combo? Yes, sir. Is the stochastic over 20 in the buy signal? Yes, sir. And this is it. So it's a bona fide, closed, confirmed buy signal in the 1 hour time frame. Everything. Okay? All the indicators. Also, you closed higher than the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours. Okay? So even the price action. So a buy signal in the Dow Industrial in the 1 hour time frame. Good deal! Let us look at the daily time frame. So what do we see? We see very beautiful hammer that came with high volume. What is bad about this picture? Bearish MACD, stochastic below 20, But you have a bullish divergence with elevated reading. So even when you made that low, that reading was not below 30. It was 32. Now you have almost 36. So this is bad, and this is bad. This is good. Capiche? So what is good about this down industrial? The good thing is you have a buy signal that worked all the time in the past in the 1 hour time frame. So if that buy signal takes place, you might go over 20 and you will have a buy signal. In the daily time frame 4, you will have a positive day if you factor this red day and this hammer. You might have a morning star. We don't know the future, so we're not going to talk about the morning star. I can tell you the 1 hour time frame gave me a buy signal. Good deal. Also, the price action is inside the Bollinger Band, which maybe gives us a higher probability that we will go for the mean reversion, which is the 20-day moving average, almost 32,000. Okay? Also, usually the average day of bearish Dow, I think it was 22 days. So 22, 31, so 22, that means 9 days into August, and today is 16, so 9, 20. We are at the average bearish cycle in the stochastic. I have this here. Let me look at it. Yeah. So the average is 25 days, okay? We are at that average, okay? So even cyclically, we could be in another up leg. Remember, everyone is bearish. You don't have meltdown when everyone is bearish. Let me look at a hammer after a severe bearish leg in the past. Let's see how did it work. Okay, so this is the first hammer with a gap since a long time. So this down leg started in mid-August. So you have mid-August to mid-September, okay, with a hammer. Did you have that? We had that here in May 2nd. It worked. We had that here in May 12th. It worked. We had that here. This is not a hammer. This is an indecisive candle. A hammer worked in 20th of May. We had no, this is a indecisive candle. So hammers usually work. This is a hammer, July 14th. Okay. So one. Let's see how many times it worked. This time. This time. This time. This is a hammer. This time. So the success rate of the hammer in the past is really high for the Dow. Just looking at the Japanese candles. Okay, let's look at SLV. My God, I really would never think I will be bullish on silver. If you asked me this morning, that's what makes a trader. You always have to open up your mind. Okay. So what's bullish about the precious metals? The bullishness here is definitely the silver gold ratio is favors silver. So you have a 2-year low in GLD, and there's nothing close to it in silver. This is definitely, absolutely, 100% bullish. You have in the COT report, this is the third time in decades where the commercials became net long. So smart money is buying silver. Okay, so that's the option thing. I talked about how it's not making a new high, a new low, and it's definitely in bullish formation. Okay, so let's look at the Japanese candles. We have bullish engulfing. Is that good? Heck yeah! Bullish engulfing is good. Let's look at the gaps. You didn't even fill the last gap. So it provided support. This is supposed to be the maximum pain. And it didn't even test this gap. How you like them apples? People just, boom, bought it, okay? So, maximum pain, he didn't even go to the last gap. Okay? Let's look at the indicators. Bullish disco combo with the RSI over 50. Yay. Let me look at the patterns. What do I see? Let's look at that bad boy. Okay? Okay. I'm listening. Yes, it is true. It's a bull flag with disco combo. Okay? So, is this indicative of a meltdown? No. Why? Why? Because the majority of the market participants now are bearish. And this bad boy tells you otherwise. So, what do we have here for the SLV? Bullish engulfing. Here. Bull flag. Here. Disco combo. Here. RSI over 50. Here. So that's the SLV. Let me look at the weekly time frame. Sheesh. After all that mayhem, we have a green week. Okay. That's not bad. I'm listening. Okay. No. Disco combo in the weekly. Yes. With bullish divergence. I kept the best for last. The best for last. The best for last, baby. God, how many times this happened? Last time something like this happened was October last year. And boom, we had a beautiful, healthy, gorgeous silver rally. How you like that? Okay? So let's see in the past how many times we have a good rally if you make a new low and two bullish candles. New low? Okay. New low? Okay. 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 Even the weekly time frame, it's amazing. Only a trader would change his or her mind with the chart. So why am I bullish on silver? I talked about the daily and weekly. This is... You're a dog, GLD. You're a dog. So, okay. So there's nothing bullish in the indicators except you missed the RSI, you have bullish divergence and you missed the 30 back to back. This is not indicative of a meltdown. That was a meltdown here in July 5th. Okay, that was a meltdown. See that? This did not happen this way. It was very orderly. Okay, capisce? So most likely gold liquidation, people would want it. It's like a cash equivalent, and people liquidated it so they could buy more stocks. Okay, so what do we have in the candles? We have a piercing, which is a very good, very nice Japanese candle. You opened below the previous body and you made a new low and you rallied. Even though I really would have loved to see better volume, but I'm not saying the absolute bottom here. I'm saying this could be a tradable bottom. Look at the sell here. As I said earlier, a lot of people are liquidating, so the sellers sold here. It is the highest volume since July. So the difference between today and July 5th, we had consecutive back-to-back bad candles and high volume here. You had high volume. Even though I don't like this volume, I'm not gonna lie. This is I want it to be more. Maybe gold is not an absolute bottom, maybe, but most likely it's at least a tradable bottom. Okay. In the weekly, there's nothing good here at all. At all. So silver is definitely much better than gold. Yet we had an ABC here, and you have A July 18th, B August 8th, and C is September 12th. This September 16th, and we have 138 Fibonacci extension from AB. Usually, you would have. Usually, when you have a Fibonacci extension, you would at least have a bounce. You had it here in September 21st, 2020. A nice rally. It's not an absolute bottom. You had a Fibonacci extension 179 here in November 30th. Rally, not an absolute. You have a 150 March 8th. Beautiful rally. Okay. So, what's good about gold? We had, okay, this GLD, the low is 154.34. It is at this area right here. Found support. And the most beautiful support for me is the Fibonacci extension, ABC 138. Okay, with higher volume. Indicators sucks. But silver, on the other hand, and dollar do not suck. Dow do not suck. Only gold sucks. It doesn't suck that much. GDX. What is beautiful about GDX? Discount combo. This is still a bullish MACD. It's still hooking up for the RSI. Yet stochastic needs to go back up, but so it's not really a disco combo, but at least you have a bullish MACD. Histogram is over 0, and you have a piercing, not a piercing, but it's a reversal candle at least. You made a low, a real low, 23.16, and you went all the way up to 24.30. This is always good during a downtrend. That means buyers stepped in, okay? And you had a low in September 1st. This is a higher low. So this is the best lows you would have, higher lows, okay? And what else? Let's see the Bollinger Band. Good deal. Oh my God. Beautiful. So you get closer to this lower end of the Bollinger Band, and you bounced. I think a minimum target is 24.59. Okay? It's mean reversion, baby. You hear? You revert to the mean. You hit it here, you revert to the mean. You hit it here, you revert to the mean. According to John Bollinger, he says if it closes inside the Bollinger, that means a mean reversion. If it closes outside, this is like the direction is intact. The sell-off is intact, like here. watch out. So you have 95% chance you're gonna make it all the way to 24. I think it's gonna be 57 by Monday because it's in the past. Okay, good deal. So is that good? Absolutely, absolutely. Bullish MACD, and the most beautiful bullish MACD is the KISS formation. I talked about many times. It's like what happened here. You kissed. Let's see. You had a lot of kisses here. Continuation. That's a kiss right here, and boom, went up. So no one knows the future, but for sure, GDX is definitely not that bad. Okay. Let's look at NIM. I really don't know what happened to Newmont. I didn't see it. Let me look at it now. Oh my God, have mercy. Oh my God, have mercy. Yay. I'm happy. This is definitely beautiful. It is always, if you have an outperformance with the mighty Newmont, you have a beautiful gold miners rally. Oh my God. Disco formation, disco combo, and a bullish engulfer that engulfed 4 business days. My God. And I said many, many times, if Newmont to gold ratio goes up, it is more important to me than anything else. God dang. Okay, look at that. GLD Newmont. I have it here. GLD Newmont. Come on, man. Come on, man. Where's Newmont, man? That's not fair. Okay. GLD. Come on, man. Don't embarrass me. Okay, I'll do it myself. Sheesh. GLD. And M. Okay. It's a collapse, baby. Oh my God. Even the indicators. We have an embedded reading in a GLD Newmont ratio. The lower the ratio, the better the rally. That is right. So what happened here? We broke down from a bearish wedge. That's why we change with the time, y'all. We didn't get stuck, y'all. Beautiful. Sorry about the screaming. I'm really happy. Please like if you like, share, subscribe, and do remember, this goes forever.